Hey, what's up everybody? Timebombed back here with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a few tips on how to win a few games in Island Royale. Just know that these tips aren't guaranteed you the win. They are just a few helpful tips and tricks that can help you get a win in Island Royale. So without further ado, please enjoy the video. So the first thing you want to do when starting out in Island Royale is you want to set up your keybinds. And if you don't know what keybinds are, they are certain keys that you can press to activate a certain function. So, for example, you want to build a wall, you can choose a keybind for that. It doesn't have to be the default keybind, which is like something like the letter G. Coming up with these certain keybinds will definitely help your gameplay. And your building keybinds are the most important because they provide a quick layer of defense, and if you can't handle the default keybinds quick enough before the other person shoots at you, then I don't think they're the most comfortable keybinds for you. So make sure to set up comfortable keybinds that you can use easily and quickly in case there is any danger. So the next thing you want to do when playing Island Royale is that you want to land in a less populated area, which means not topsy towers. I know a lot of people say if you land topsy towers, you'll learn the fastest, but I think that's not true when trying to get a win. Another thing I do when starting out a game is that I try to open all chests in the area. It's good to know all chest locations, even hidden chest locations, because chest spawns are random, so you can get any gun from there, and you can miss a hidden chest that probably has a epic tactical rifle in there or whatever, but it's important to open all of them because you could miss some loot that will be important for the end game or middle game. Another tip that's very important to not getting killed early is hugging the edge of the circle. A lot of people will be camping or hunting in the middle of the circle because that's where the most people are, obviously. And staying at the outer edge of the circle will also give you a fighting advantage because it's easy to spot enemies from the edge instead of spotting enemies in the middle of the circle. Another thing you'll want to do when playing in mid-game or end-game is to notice sound. You can actually spot a player by just listening to their footsteps. They can be above, below, and I recommend using headsets or even earbuds so the sound is easier to hear and you can tell the exact location of where they are walking at. Now this tip applies to when you're walking towards the next circle or you're just walking in general to a certain location, is you always want to check your back even when you're camping behind a tree or when you have no cover, because I know most of us experience this who have been playing Island Royale for a while now, but we always get shot from behind and we always die from those cheap shots, which is really just a silly mistake that we could do. So it's important to always check your back every few seconds. Staying hidden is a huge advantage if you're fighting another player, because if you know where the other player is and they don't know where you are, most likely you're gonna win the fight. Now I know that this tip might be obvious, but I'm gonna say it anyways. It's to always build when someone shoots at you from a place you can't see or when somebody engages a fight, because it automatically gives you the advantage. Having the high ground definitely gets you the advantage, and providing that extra layer of defense will keep your health intact, so building is very important. Now this tip is definitely important for the end game, and you want to keep the high ground during the end game. So if you're in the second to last circle of the game or the third to last circle, you need to be in the high ground or else you have a very low chance of winning if you're on the low ground. So make sure to get a high ground. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a hill, it could be a mountain, doesn't matter. Just make sure you have that high ground. It'll give you a better sight of the enemy, and the enemy will have a harder time of seeing you if you build cover, and it's easier to aim, in fact, if you're on high ground. And now the final tip you want to have during the end game, if you want a guaranteed chance to win and like a 99% chance to win, have a rocket launcher. Honestly, so many people building this game Final two, I've seen so many people build with metal. It's hilarious. They've built ramps, huge ramps with metal. And if you have a rocket launcher, easy win for you. Just rocket that ramp and they're gonna lose a lot of health because rocket launcher does a ton of damage. So make sure to carry a rocket launcher until the end game. Anyways guys, those are just a few beginner tips for you. If you're new to the game, these will definitely help you in your gameplay. And if you get a win, make sure to like, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. And make sure to join my Discord. Also, you can watch the rest of this clip if you want. I just need a longer video.